Hello everyone, hope you're well, staying safe, and today, we're going to talk about how to set up over the ball properly. If there's one thing in golf that you're going to see in really good golfers is they set up to the ball fantastically well. If you're out there and you're wanting to become more consistent with your golf, well, everybody wants to be more consistent. It's not really going to happen because it's such an inconsistent game. But what you can be mindful of is setting up over the ball consistently. 90% of a golf shot, a successful one, is the quality of your setup. 90% of the swing is in the setup. According to Ken Venturi, US Open champion and mentored by Byron Nelson and Ben Hogan, so two of the best players ever. So how do we do it? Right, we're going to talk about that. First thing we're going to do is we're going to pick a club. I've got a mid-iron here. The length of the club will determine your height and your setup. Obviously with a longer club you're going to stand slightly taller than you are with a shorter club. But the body angles should be exactly the same. So first things first, we're going to talk about aim. So I've got my target on the green there, right across that yellow line, and I've got this yellow line down here, parallel with my target line. So I've got to know how to aim. So my body lines should all be parallel, shoulders, hips, knees and feet should be parallel with my target line. Once I've established that, I want my feet to be about approximately shoulder width. Now you can do this at home, checking yourself out in front of a mirror. You're going to get face on view, and when you look at yourself face on, you can check that your feet are shoulder width. We're also going to grip the club, primarily in the fingers. We'll talk about that more in depth in another video. But we want to hold the club in a fashion that allows us to feel the weight of the club. You can't do that if you've got tension. Most people grip it way, way too tight. So we want our arms to be in a condition that is one like cooked spaghetti. Think about what cooked spaghetti looks like. Very soft. You don't want the uncooked version. That's a no-no. So you want your arms to be soft. So if you look now down the line, we've got nice tall position. That's my neutral stance. I need to now get the club down behind the ball with my body in good position. So I'm going to do that first and foremost by bending forward from the hips, keeping my spine, my upper body, torso neutral. No curvature. No trying to stick my bum. I'm just going to bend over from my hips. The club's now going to be about a foot off the ground. To get down, I'm going to sink down into my knees a little bit. And that's now me in great posture. What you're going to notice is my arms are hanging straight down from my shoulders. Straight down. Now, if you just a checkpoint for you, if you set yourself up and you take your right hand off the club, it should just hang exactly to the side of where your hand is sitting on the handle. And primarily, when you notice there, I said it's sitting on the handle. It isn't holding on tight. It's nice and light. So I've got that nice position, and I'm now in a great place to start off. One thing that you can't see from that angle is the ball position. And the ball position, it's not an exact science, but you probably won't go much wrong. It will differ with most people, but it's a bit of trial and error. But as a couple of rules of thumb, if we looked at these golf balls, the first one, I would play my driver off my left heel, left instep toe, and the second one is now more like a medium iron, and the third one is my pitching wedge. So that's 3 golf balls width from driver to wedge. Not an awful lot more than that. It will change if we're trying to hit a speciality shot, but that's about approximation what you're looking for in ball position. So now that you're in a great position, we're good to go. Great setup, arms hanging, nice little bit of knee flex. Weight should be balanced on the balls of your feet, not on your heels, not on your toes. right on the balls of your feet. That's an athletic position that you can move from in an athletic, dynamic way. Check yourself out in the mirror and monitor what it feels like. If it's feeling tense in your shoulders or in your arms, redo it. Get rid of that tension. We're trying to make a free-flowing swing, devoid of any tension. That's going to help us swing this club and create what they call that effortless power. But you can't do that if you've got an inefficient grip, and we'll talk about that in the next one. Good luck with that, and stay safe, and hopefully we'll be out on the golf course very soon. See ya.